You do like a lot of types of streams, right? I mean, I've seen you do like drinking streams and obviously Doom and just Q&As. What's like your favorite type of stream to like kind of do, and what's like kind of like some of the favorite content that you've made so far?
Well, that's a tough one. Recently, the only time that I have to play games, right, is when I stream. So those are always quite fun because I get to relax and play a video game with chat, which is cool. But let's see. I also really like the streams where I can just talk because it's fun just talking to the chat or talking about what's going on with me, etc. I never really run out of things to talk about, which is something that I always think is going to happen, right?
Yeah.
I always think, oh man, I didn't come up with some kind of outline. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what's going to happen if I have nothing to talk about, right?
That's literally this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. But then somehow, some way, I always come up with things to talk about. I don't know how it happens. It just does. And then if I crack open a bottle of wine, it's even better.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like people always wonder, like, why do you guys like drink so often on the podcast? It's like, because otherwise we'd just be like.
I feel like we haven't drank that much. I don't know.
We haven't drank that much recently, but I feel like anytime I don't know why. Anytime you stream and you're like drinking alcohol, people are always afraid that people will go like mum mode where they're like, oh, you seem like you're drinking a bit too much.
You better watch yourself.
It's like, yes, mother, I am.
It's like glad you guys care,
Yeah.
But don't worry, we can handle our drink.
Yeah.
I get a lot of people telling me I gotta hydrate. I know.
Yeah.
Alcohol is hydration.
Exactly. I mean, it is.
It's a forward.
Yeah, sure. That's how it works, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely how it works. So keep drinking and don't stop, please.
When I'm thirsty, I just
please
drink
don't.
more wine.
Okay, so like you obviously watch like all your fellow Hololive members, right?
Yes.
But is there any non-Hololive YouTubers you like watching?
That's a great question. Let's see. Oh, there are plenty of indies that I just casually go and check out every once in a while, I would say.
Right.
But for the most part, the VTubers that I really enjoy, like their content, etc., I would have to say are musicians. So I check out their music and that kind of thing, or like watch their shows and concerts. I actually don't watch a ton of actual streams, I guess, because I'm just very busy. I'm so busy all the time, and it's hard. Sometimes I'll have something on in the background while I'm trying to do more work and that kind of thing, but it's not always a stream.
Right.
And I'm also very picky. I don't stick around in streams for a long time. Actually, I never really watch them start to finish.
Right.
Yeah. So like, what's the life of a VTuber like? Like, what does your typical day look like when it comes to like your VTuber work and everything like that?
Right. Well, of course, as I've mentioned before to many know that I work 3 jobs in my existence.
Which is absolutely crazy when I found that out.
Yeah.
I work one job and I'm like, fuck, man. Holy shit,
I mean, yeah, it'd be like that. I mean, on the daily, I'm swinging my scythe around. I have those scythe swinging lessons, right? They're real important. And I have to do them. I can't just stop doing them.
Right.
It's not something, even, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how successful I am or how many souls I've taken, etc., how many rainbows chat has thrown at me. That's something that I can't get out of, ever, for a while.
Right.
But I do those, and then I come back to my apartment and I stream. Whatever I think
how
is
you have
cool.
the energy to stream after that is just beyond me.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the interesting thing about what you just said is that I don't have the energy. I don't.
Now that's where the wine comes. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why you do so many drinking streams. Oh, it makes so much sense.
So that was a fucking lie. No, because it's insane. Like, it's not just like you, but like, there's so many Hololive members, right? Especially, and like other VTubers who can just stream for like. I already have trouble streaming for like more than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm extremely way more relaxed in my streams than I am on like this show or like my YouTube videos, and I still can't maintain. Like after 2 hours, I'm like, I actually like can't even act like I'm relaxed anymore.
Yeah.
Like I actually have to just be off camera now.
I know on a previous episode that I said, "Oh man, I hope the cut is fair," but and that makes it sound even more like the cut isn't fair. But the whole live people over there assured me. Just want to say,
watching
he was like,
closely.
"Connor, it was very mean what you said. The cut is good, I assure you." And yeah, it's all good. Just saying, I found out. It's good. It's good.
It's all fine.
They don't work 2 jobs because they're broke. It's
It's because I have to. I have to.
Because they can.
Am I allowed to say that? Is that good? Can we leave it? All right, sick. All right, we're good. Sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, of course.
No,
of
it's
course.
all good.